Alright, we're going to try to take apart a connector for the ECM on a 2006 GTO. They're all the same, it's just economies of scale, or not even economies of scale, just differences in scale. We've got a big connector and two little ones. I'm going with the top one because that's where I can get the best lighting at. First thing you got to do is on the back here there's a zip tie. Snip the zip tie, pull it out. It just sits in behind the harness here, goes over the top of the harness. You'll see what I'm talking about when you get into it. Then, as I don't have my good wiring tools at home, they're at the shop where I actually work on cars for a living. It looks like we pop this guy up, okay, there, and I'm just working. There's black tabs here and here, and there's two more on the back, and then we can get the black cover off. Okay, so now we have the wires exposed, and oh, I hate you, GM. Rat fink bastards. Okay. Focus looks a little fuzzy on my display, but we'll give it, there we go. Gray connector, this is the terminal lock. And there looks to be, aren't I such a nice guy? 'Cause my car runs fine, you know. But I'm out here fucking with my ECM connectors just, you know, 'cause. Alright. Oh. And we just kind of pry him up. And we're going to have to move the lock back, if we can at this point. Come on, work with me. Come. Anyway, we got to feed this through because it's going to become a problem. The retention clip. Yep, he just slides back, and then we just keep gently prying. Looks like we got a seal that we're working with. That's part of the weather pack. There, make sure we're not pulling pins out, and we are. Isn't that freaking lovely? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, here's what I found. Let's see if I can get the camera in there. This is the back side. The harness is coming out this way. There's a little green lock back here, and he comes out. My light, I'm blocking my other light. Little green tab, and he comes out. Well, there we go. Did we break him? Okay, and there, that comes off. And there's all your pins. Not bad. Not bad at all. And there's all your pins. And it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of retention on these. Okay. Yep. should have disconnected the battery before I started this, because if you noticed, I just turned my fans on. Note to selves, disconnect your battery before you do this. That was a bad on my part. That was a big bad on my part. Let me do that right now. Oh, 10 millimeter. It's 11 millimeter. Oh, come on. $10 millimeter. Does anybody know why the fan connectors would be live? So when the car is off, the ECM can command the fans to stay running after you shut the car off, if you get it really hot. So I've disconnected the battery now. Hopefully it didn't do anything too stupid. Yeah, and there's nothing. I'll snap some pictures to go with this, but it doesn't appear to have any actual locking mechanism like what one would expect from some other kind of connectors. These are just kind of in there. There's a, you can kind of see it. See, there's a grid. They just kind of sit into tunnels. So going back together, it's the same kind of thing. And if we do this right, all the pins should look even, and they do. This is the little green horseshoe lock, and we will just shove him back in. Little pocket screwdriver action, make sure he's fully seated there. Gray connector seated. If you're going in here to repair a terminal, you should be able to, I was going to take pictures, I'll take it back apart, take pictures. You should be able to get, and they won't be color coded. Usually when you get them, any competent shop will have a connector repair kit for their brand, and by shop I mean dealership. I know we have them for Nissan, we had them for Ford. When we had Ford. And you should be able to take the one you need out, take it in with you, and match it. A couple guys on the board have found them, and we may be able to find them, find a part number and a source for you. But this actually isn't a bad connector to work with. I'm going to pop it apart and snap some still photos.